Hello, nail bosses. It's Casey. Okay, so I'm coming live to do the Canada Q&A, and I don't have the best lighting. I'm in my new house. Anyway, I don't have the best lighting, but I've got my laptop here, and I am equipped to answer some of your questions. So I hope you have some questions for me about Canada, not about the country, but about Color Street entering Canada and expanding to Canada. So that is happening on August 9th. And I know that we are all super excited because this is the beginning of this company and our businesses going international. So that is thrilling. But I do want to tell you that while we should definitely be getting ready and gearing up for the Canadian launch, we should also be really working our business in July and not waiting for anything. So don't get too distracted by the Canada stuff. Schedule your tasks for August and focus on all these new bonuses and things that are going on in July. So we've got the ready to rank, the finish line. We've got now trip points we're earning to go to Mexico. We've got another round of Circle of Excellence. So much. So don't let, July pass you by while we're so focused on August. So I do want to say that, but it's so exciting. August 9th, we launch in Canada. Okay, somebody give me a comment so that I know that they're working. By the way, I put on lipstick, but I did not comb my hair today. So you're getting the best of me today. All right, somebody give me a little comment. I see a bunch of people watching. All right. Well, I think maybe there's a delay. Okay, so I'm going to continue to chatter. Yay, thank you, Jackie. Okay, so August 9th, we break into Canada. There we go. Thanks, Sarah. So there is a conversion for the price of the sets, okay? So like solids and clear nail art is going to be 14 Canadian dollars. Okay. So it's still $11 US dollars, but it's going to be 14 Canadian dollars. Hey, and glitters are going to be $15 15 Canadian dollars and 25 cents. Okay. So basically you're going to add $3 and then from there, every dollar is $1.25. Does that make sense? So, solids and clear nail art, $11 sets are going to be $14. $12 sets are going to be $15.25. And $13 sets are going to be $16.50. $14 sets are going to be $17.75. So are you following the trend? It goes from 14 and then it goes up $1.25 from there, and then add $1.25 and then add $1.25. Okay. The starter kit is going to be $159. Ours is $129 American. And it's going to be $159 Canadian. Our website fee is $9.95 a month. The Canadian website fee is going to be $12.50. And there's actually going to be a separate Canadian website. We're going to have a little flag in the corner starting August 9th. They haven't announced what time yet. There's going to be like a little American flag and a Canadian flag. And you can click on the flag to get to the proper website. So there's a separate Canadian website with, I believe there's like French options too for like Quebec and the really, really, really French areas. Hey! Okay, so that is that. So PV is no longer a dollar. PV is a number. So nothing changes for us in the United States. But when we talk about PV, we're going to talk about volume in terms of a number, not dollar. Okay, so when you say your PV has to be 300, it's 300 PV, not $300, because it's different for Canada. Okay, so they have the same, like jump starts are 1,000 PV. Okay, so those numbers are the same, but their PV is calculated differently from our PV. So they get it's a 1 to $1.27. So for every $1.27 sold in Canadian dollars, that equals 1 PV. Okay, 1 personal volume point. Okay, equals 1. So there's a little bit of a conversion in that area in that regard, but and it's just something to get used to. Okay, so host rewards are also a little bit different. So there's a whole new scale. There's going to be an FAQ in the resources section of the website. It's coming out soon. I think they're tweaking the last few details, so I can rattle off a million numbers to you, and you're not going to remember them, so I'm just going to skip that. But the host rewards are going to be different for the Canadian dollar amounts, okay? Everything's still going to be shipped from the New Jersey warehouse. They are not opening a manufacturing center in Canada. They have a third-party vendor helping them with the sales taxes there, but everything's still coming from America. All right. So Canadian enrollment, you guys. Okay, when Color Street first started, there are founding stylists who were enrolled from Color Street Corporate, and then every other stylist enrolled under them. And we know these founding stylists, right? We've got Kelly France, we've got, I think, some other people. I'm tired, y'all. Hey, Brittany. So those founding stylists, everybody comes under them. Everybody comes under them. Y'all, Kelly France does I know $1 bazillion a year in group volume. I'm trying to hit 1 million. She does $1 million a month or more, because I think Shannon does $1 million a month. Anyway, so this is some legit stuff here. Okay, Tracy Rogers. So, I mean, this is crazy. So anybody in Canada, any Canadian stylist who signs up is going to sign up under an existing stylist. So if you have contacts in Canada, girl, you better get up on that Frank's list and get working it. And you know what? There's going to be a lot of little details that are going to be a little bit hard to grasp. And, conversions and all that. I don't know. My brain hurts already. So don't worry about that stuff, y'all. Okay? Do not worry about that. Don't let that scare you. Just go for it. If you know people in Canada, this is Mage. They could be the very beginning, the founding Canada stylists. And they'll be under you, okay? And you get paid on that volume, y'all. You get paid on that volume. You don't promote your capped. You get promoted by capped volume, but you get your bonuses are based on your volume. Doesn't matter. So if you have one banging leg, as long as you've got your bonus tiers hitting down those different what is it called, levels, then you're gonna get that money. Okay, and I know I might be speaking a foreign language right now. Okay, so let's see. So Canadian stylists they enroll under anybody, and they manage their businesses using the Canadian website, and there's a Canadian VO, okay? And that's going to have the resources that are in their rates, and if they need French language. They're doing a lot of Spanish language resources as well. And guess what? All of the training in the app is going to have captions for now, and they're slowly converting all of those, and they're slowly going to add all of those training modules in Spanish and in French. So there's going to be so many resources for people who speak other languages. And if you want to learn French, just listen to the Color Street trainings. Okay, so there's a different stylist agreement. It's going to be a Canadian stylist agreement, and there's a universal starter kit that is in English. There's also, I believe, going to be a French language starter kit, which I'm on the next. I can't share these slides with you, but I have slides, okay, that I did not make. So French language resources are going to be available on the website, Virtual Office Starter Kit. Oh, they are also adding, or have added, a French-speaking customer support person. So they will have that available. App training and resources are being translated. Okay, so all of the commissions, bonuses, the compensation plan, it's all the same, okay? The difference is that is all based on PV, and the dollar conversion is going to be the difference, right? So that's the main thing, is the dollar conversion and then the taxes, okay? Okay. So again, Jumpstarts, everything is based on a PV number now, and that is no longer American dollars, that is just PV. It's just like when, I forgot. Never mind. Okay, so PV is universal. So they still go for all the same incentives as us. They can get the trips. They can do anything that we're all of our bonus programs, they get in on all those bonus programs as well. Commissions will be calculated based on PV, and then they're adjusted to the monetary rate for the country. So a Tokyo Lights set earns a stylist $12 in PV. Now that costs not $12. I said it wrong. Okay, a Tokyo Lights set earns a stylist 12 PV. Okay, 12 PV. Now in America, that costs $12. Who remembers the Canadian cost for a $12 set? Who remembers the number? Let me see in the comments if you know what the number is. I know it. I don't even have to look at my slide. Okay, I'm going to let y'all hang there and see if anybody remembers the number for a $12 set. But that's the cost, right? But the PV is still the same. Still going to be $12, okay? PV is 12, not 12. Good job, Valerie. High five, girl. High five. $12 holla. I mean, $15.25. So a $12 PV set, not $12, 12 PV set. Tokyo Lights is 12 PV, costs $12 and $15 Canadian dollars, 15.25 Canadian dollars. I'm going to mess that up a million times, and I bet you will too, but don't sweat it, okay? Just forget it and keep on getting it. Okay, so that's that. So base retail commission, and then the commissions are the same. It's still going to be 25% of your personal volume. So still the same. But then you convert that to Canadian dollars, and so they get a little bit more. But they don't get more. It's the same. It's just converted because everything's higher over there. Okay, so that's it. Anybody have any questions? You can enroll as of August 9th. They'll tell us what time. They're still coordinating that time with the website peeps. They want to make sure that they're all in office and available and ready to provide support, because y'all know how we like to crash websites, okay? So hang in there, y'all. You can definitely start recruiting now. You can start booking Canadian parties now. If you have if somebody is ordering from, like Canada, they need to order through the Canadian website. They cannot order through the American website. If they are ordering and their shipping country is Canada, then their billing country has to be Canada. So your shipping and billing country has to match. You cannot have an American billing address because of the tax factor. Okay, so we were talking earlier about postage, okay? Let's talk about that, Jack. So they are taking care of all of the customs stuff, the sales tax stuff, all of that. They're doing all of that for us. So you really want all of your Canada orders, like your orders from your Canadian friends and customers, to go through your Canadian website. You do not want to fulfill those from your stash, okay? Now, samples are free. Those are gifts. If you are giving away sets, if you're giving away prizes, those kinds of things, you can totally ship direct, okay? But orders where they're paying you for product, you need to run that through the website because of all of the right, Heidi, because you can't put any hostess information in. You can't use any Canadian contact info. So Heidi's asking if we can set up parties in advance. You can book parties, but you can't create the link until August 9th. Because they're going to have a Canadian address, and we can't even put a Canadian address into their contact information right now in our American website. Okay, so shipping, when you cannot ship something that somebody has bought from you. There are customs and tax implications. So when you do that, you need to just ship it straight through the website. Okay. But samples, party prizes, free sets that they've won, you can totally mail all that stuff. It's $1.20 for international letters, and that gets you up to 2 ounces. So if they win 2 sets, you can totally mail 2 sets for $1.20. I would recommend, I always have 10-cent stamps. I keep a roll of 10-cent stamps. I keep a roll of forever stamps, and I always have butterflies or 70-cent stamps on hand. So I would recommend you do that. Don't waste money on postage that you don't need to waste. Okay? So I believe stamps are 55 cents. So you put 2 forever stamps and add a 10-cent stamp to it, and you're covered. You do not have to go to the post office or do any funny dances. I don't think you have to do I don't know if you have to do customs forms. So I think we're all still learning about that. I shared some links in the chat. So that should be helpful. Okay, so give me questions, y'all. Heidi brought a question. Okay. Oh, I forgot about the third thing for July is the heat wave sets $400 in PV, 400 PV and up, you get heat wave sets. So you get 2 if you sell 400 PV and you get 4 if you sell 800 or more PV. Okay? See how I didn't say the word dollar in there at all? All right, anyway. So I need 4 of those sets. I need to start hustling because I need some parties on the books, y'all. I have 1 party this month. 1. And that's going to be like in the last week of the month. Because I'm not waiting. Don't wait. Anyway, I'm doing a VIP party. Okay, anybody have any questions? Did I tell you enough? So when they enroll, they will just click on the Canadian flag part of your website and enroll. So that means that there's potentially, I'm not sure. So right now, our enrollment link is like our website / enrollment or something, right? I have mine set up as a forward through my Hover account. So I think that link will stay the same, and then they'll just click the Canadian flag to enroll. Okay, so we'll know more as more information comes out. Well, if y'all don't have any questions, I double booked myself with my Bible study. For some reason, I thought it started at 8:30, and it starts at 8, and it has for the last 9 months. So I don't know what I was thinking. But if you have any questions or if you think of anything that you'd like to know the answer to, put it in the team chat, the Nail Boss team chat, or any chat if you want. But I would love it if you would do the Nail Boss team chat so we could all learn together. And if there's something that I cannot answer, then I can submit it to corporate and ask. So one thing that corporate has not answered that came up today or whatever day it was, the leader meeting was if there is an American hostess and a Canadian customer, if they can like order through the American's hostess's link. So that question is up in the air. They're going to get back to us on that. But again, this stuff seems very like foreign, pun intended, right now. But we're going to get it all as we work through it. And it seems like corporate really has put a lot of thought into this. So, and we know that we can trust them where if something like completely blows up in their faces, they will recover because we have been through worse. So just trust in the process. Don't be scared. And I hope you're blessed by this expansion into Canada. Okay, well, I will see you all another day. Good night.